So the moment I've been waiting for was this right here. Yes, the supercharger is in the car and the motor is in the car. Now you're probably saying, well, man, we already saw that in the other 2 videos. You did, but I didn't do a video on it being in the car. So be patient and stay tuned.
It's gonna be a lot of races you're gonna see out here today. Some people gonna win, some people gonna lose. But at the end of the day, clear the line up another day. Get in tune with your car. I got it, I'm gone. I got it.
So what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kendall Sean with the world famous the undisputable, the undeniable, and the world renowned built versus bought. On today, I am back at Top Notch Garage. The motor is installed. The ESS Supercharger is installed. And man, I could not be more excited to show you all this. I'm gonna show you all this motor again. Even though you saw it in other videos, we're gonna go all the way through. I'm gonna show you everything. Then I'll bring Kevin in to talk a little bit more about the process of him putting the motor in the car and the supercharger. So let's check it out. So in case you all forgot, we have a Holley. I'm sorry. We have a 5.2 Aluminator with a whole bunch of Holley stuff on it. Look, Holley intake, Holley smart coils, Holley fuel rails. Pretty much this is a Holley, not only just a Holley sponsored car, but everything in here is Holley EFI. Everything that we could put in here was Holley EFI. From the Dominator on down to the coils, everything, fuel pump, this is all a Holley car, even with the Holley intake. So for you all, this may be your first time watching. I went and powder coated everything the color of my old wheels that I used to have on this car that I do not have anymore. And for me, seeing this color up against that black is really, really making this thing pop. So in case you forgot, we shaved the whole firewall and we have the FFP Customs kit in here, the brake pedal assembly inside of the car with the tanks hidden right there inside of that cowl. And this is the actual 5.2 Aluminator motor, which is going to sit with an ESS Supercharger. So shout out to ESS, they are a sponsor of this channel. And so I am going to stop all this talking because there are a lot of fittings and all this stuff that's here. So I'm going to stop all the talking. I'm going to bring in Kevin and he's going to talk about this project just a little bit more as it relates to the process of putting this motor in the car. Kevin,
so we've got the motor in the car. It's been a long time coming. The anticipation has been high, but we're finally here.
We're here. We're here.
Yeah, so we've got the motor mounted in the UPR K-member. With the UPR mounts, they are really nice because they allow you to add these little spacer pucks that they come with.
There it is.
Which made life easy for clearance on the apron and the supercharger.
Nice. And so everything fully clear with no problem.
Yeah.
Now, based off of the conversations that we had, so for you all that don't remember, I have a UPR K member, but you're looking at it and you're like, well, UPR doesn't make a black K member. I had it powder coated for you all that don't know. And so you got that in there, but then you still have to put some spacers in just to make sure everything was cleared. You put the supercharger in, and how was the ease of the installation?
Their kit, everything bolted right on. It's 2 simple brackets. It's got this main bracket here. It's got idler pulleys on it. And then this smaller bracket back here, and that's it. Nice,
nice. But it's something that may be special about this going in this car.
Yeah, this kit is for an S550. If you look on their website, it's all S550, S650.
Yep.
I believe we're maybe the first ones to put one in a Foxbody.
And if we're not the first ones, we're the first ones to put it in a Foxbody with a 5.2 Aluminator that's powder coated gold. That I know for sure. Okay. And so pretty much the ease of installation was here. I remember Taylor telling me because of clearance, we may have to put a guard here, like we put on turbos, correct?
Correct.
All right. So like I said, we have to make the piping for this, you all. And so we actually have an intercooler somewhere. But man, this is all going to get set up. But it's like I said, it's looking pretty clean. And having this motor inside the car just gives you a visual of what this thing is going to look like. But Kevin decided to just do some crazy, crazy stuff with some of these AN fittings. And here goes one of them right here.
So all this stuff is from Motion. These fittings, the regular AN fittings are all from FLF. That's pretty much all we use here is FLF for fittings and hose, as we've said before. But all these other fittings, Motion Raceworks just came out with these not too long ago, and it just makes life easy. This swivel fitting, this is from FLF, but the main base is all Motion Raceworks.
Nice, nice. But all of this stuff is just super clean. And like I said, this is just top-notch work. Like AN fittings, which means it's gonna be AN lines. So you all are not gonna see any rubber under here. So I'm really looking forward to what the look is gonna be. And then he also installed the ATI damper, which I bought. And so that looks, I really like the way this looks. This has to come off. That's my fault. I got to get a 10 rib pulley. Also got to get one for the alternator as well, and actually for the supercharger. So reached out to ESS. We're going to get that 10 rib pulley, and man, and hopefully have this stuff together. Now we can also tell them what they can look forward to, which is this radiator over here. So this Griffin radiator, you all saw me show it before, but one thing that Kevin told me is that the actual output of these fans is not going to be enough for this setup, and so we have to make a change. You want to talk about the change we have to make?
Yeah, we're going to go with a set of same size fans. We've had really good results recently out of a set of Proform fans that are brushless. These fans are 1,300 CFM each, total of 2,600, and the fans that we're going to put on here are going to be 4,200 total.
Nice.
So on a boosted application, especially with an intercooler and the AC condenser in front of it, blocking the radiator, we're going to need as much airflow as we possibly can. Nice,
nice. Well,
we're going to take and cut and weld some AN fittings on here to do -16 on the whole thing.
Nice, nice. So like I said, we actually had this in the car earlier. And when I say this radiator is huge, like it is huge, but I'm looking forward to those fans. He actually already showed me, but this is gonna look very, very clean. And so, you know, hey, we're getting ready. We're getting ready for Fox Overfest. We're getting ready for getting this car back on the road at some point, but we're looking good. We still got time. Not a lot of time, but we still got time. And so, hey, they're doing their job. They're doing their part. We're gonna have high hopes, but at the end of the day, slow and steady wins the race. And so, however we get there, we'll get there. But I am excited now to see this in the car. For me, without me breaking down in tears in front of these guys, because I'm a tough guy. I'm a gangster. I ain't about to cry in front of these men, but I am talking crazy on this camera today. And I'm actually gonna leave this in the video, but with all that being said, you all, we are getting closer and closer to actually seeing this car actually run and getting some stuff done. Obviously, it's still a lot more work to do. They are making some stuff, custom stuff work. We got oil coolers, we got all type of stuff. I got some parts that's wrong that we gotta make right. We still gotta do AC. It's just a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. And we're changing up the power steering, but I'm gonna keep that. So if you like this video, do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below on what you think about the build. It's your boy Kendall Sean with Built vs. Bought. I am out.